Hey all you cool crooks and killers, welcome back to True Crime Now, your #1 source on the internet for your daily dose of true crime. Today, we're counting down the top 10 craziest real-life police car chases. For more videos like this one, make sure to like and subscribe for new videos every day. Number 10. Crazy Motorcyclist. This motorcyclist apparently had quite the day planned and finished with plenty of arcade tickets. That'll make sense soon. On June 5th, 2013, a motorcyclist decided to have fun on his journey from Duarte to Pacoima. Throughout his drive, this man decided to play whack-a-mole with the mirrors of passing vehicles on the road with him. He was obviously under the influence of something, but that didn't seem to impact his aim, just his judgment. Not surprisingly, he broke his hand. The motorists on the other end of his whack-a-mole game did not appreciate his antics, and many phoned his behavior into the police. When the police caught up to him, the chase began. Continuing for miles, the motorist eventually traveled down to a construction site before ditching his bike and running. Luckily, the police were able to apprehend him here. Did we say arcade tickets? Oh, we meant regular tickets. Number 9. Hiking after a car chase. Ah yes, the great outdoors. Great for relaxation, fresh air, nature, and robbers? That's right. On May 15th, 2013, some would-be robbers decided to end their car chase with the police a little too early. The criminals decided to abandon their car chase with the police and hoof it into the woods. Without any trail mix to sustain them on their impromptu hiking trip, they quickly got hungry and lost the energy to keep going. Just days later, they flagged down the search crew that was looking for them and turned themselves in. They should have stuck to their high-speed getaway or at least had a better plan to survive in the woods. Maybe they can catch up on some reruns with Bear Grylls while they're in jail. Number 8. Teacher on the Run. On July 10th, 2012, a teacher accused of multiple lewd acts with minors decided to flee from the police and take them down the streets of Bell to Rancho Palos Verde, California. The California Highway Patrol performed a pit maneuver on the teacher's car and spun it into a tractor trailer, but that didn't stop the chase. The teacher was able to keep going and lead the cops down a crowded street. This is where he accidentally launched the vehicle off the road, drove over an embankment, and into the side of a building. Ouch! Spoiler alert, he survived. After a quick checkup, he was determined to be healthy enough to go straight to jail. He did not pass go, nor did he collect $200. Number 7. The Kia Getaway. Let's have one from this year since 2020 hasn't been crazy enough already. On April 2nd, 2020, a police chase in Michigan ended when the car being pursued decided to test how strong a tree was by driving into it head-on. The car involved in this chase was a Kia Soul that was stolen at gunpoint in Detroit earlier that morning. It was then used as the getaway car in a robbery later that day. Yes, of all the cars to steal, the robbers chose an adorable Kia Soul as the getaway car for 4 adult men to squeeze into. When the vehicle was pulled over, 2 of the men took off on foot while the other 2 floored it and sped away. This led multiple police departments on a chase through 4 different counties, reaching alarming speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. The men decided to drive through unsuspecting people's front yards until a tree interjected and ended the chase for everyone. Both men were severely injured and were taken to the hospital with charges pending. The tree is doing well after saving the day, if you were wondering. Number 6. TMZ to the rescue. A 90-minute police chase started in Cerritos after two men were suspected of burglary. Sounds pretty typical of our list so far. The entire pursuit was televised and led to many questions from at-home viewers. Whilst in pursuit, the driver decided to head to Hollywood and see the Walk of Fame. Wait, we meant to say drive on top of the Hollywood Walk of Fame and ignore all traffic signals. Typical Hollywood style. Without warning, a TMZ bus driver decided to try to help the police. The bus attempted to block the stolen Mustang, but only narrowly avoided a collision as the car sped away again. How do you think this long police chase ended? With a crash? Or a shootout with the police? Unfortunately, or fortunately, the ending to this pursuit is quite boring actually. After an exciting day, the two gentlemen just drove home and took some selfies and waited for the police to turn up. This chase likely won't make it into any upcoming action movies. We are halfway through our list and things are getting fast and furious. Our number one pick is the craziest one we could find. What do you think it could be? Maybe you've heard of it. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It'll give you a turbo boost the next time you're in a high-speed chase. Number 5. Real-life Grand Theft Auto. On the morning of February 9th, 2015, a man was about to alter everyone's day in the Southeast LA area, and not for the better. First of all, the thief stole a car, which the police didn't take too kindly to, and a pursuit quickly ensued. After crashing into 6 cars at a high speed, the stolen car had taken quite a beating. The car couldn't drive properly anymore, and the man jumped out and carjacked another car from an unsuspecting motorist. LA isn't known to have the best traffic flow, even on a good day. Let alone when a crazy person is making a scene everywhere. Unsurprisingly, the traffic impeded the driver's high-speed chase and he was forced to escape on foot. And yes, apparently, it is faster to have a high-speed chase on foot rather than in a car during rush hour in LA. When the thief got tired of running, he attempted a third carjacking, but was unable to leave the scene before police opened fire on the man on live television. Number 4. Refueling during a police chase. A kid driving a stolen BMW 3 Series in Melbourne, Australia, decided that his chase needed to go a little longer than the police wanted. So he decided to fuel up the car 3 times. The driver was a 15-year-old boy who was seen driving up to 93 miles per hour through various small towns. Police had to call off the pursuit multiple times because of the erratic driving of the boy, who nearly hit numerous pedestrians and other vehicles. This is what allowed the driver to stop 3 times to refuel the car. And he didn't even pay for the fuel. He had several passengers get out of the car at one of the stops, all of whom were promptly arrested. This kid might have done more harm than good for his assumed future dreams of being a NASCAR driver. Number 3. Tesla splits in half. This one is too good to have not been included in our list. On July 4th, 2014, an environmentally conscious thief decided that if you are going to steal a car, it might as well be a Tesla. After stealing the Tesla from West Hollywood, the police chased the thief up and down numerous streets. The driver hit speeds over 100 miles per hour at some points during the chase and even caused a police cruiser to crash along the way. The pursuit ended rather abruptly when the Tesla struck a parked car, which launched it clear into the air. While airborne, the Tesla struck 2 light poles and actually split in half. This threw the thief from the car and set the 2 car pieces on fire. While all of these thieves get to visit the hospital after a chase, they all end up in prison one way or another. Number 2. OJ flees in the Bronco. You didn't think we forgot about OJ, did you? One of the most watched car chases of all time, and certainly the slowest, is that of OJ Simpson in his Bronco. We aren't here to discuss the OJ case, although you can hear more about that in our top 10 people who got away with murder video. But this was still a high-profile police chase in LA. Cruising along in a white Bronco, OJ put on quite a show for an estimated 95 million viewers watching live at home. The very tame chase came to a casual end when OJ finally surrendered at his house. Believe it or not, the police found a fake goatee, a mustache, and makeup adhesive inside the Bronco. As if anyone wouldn't recognize OJ Simpson with a little facial hair. What was his plan? Sorry officers, I didn't see you for the miles you were following me. I was on my way to a Halloween party. What's that? It's June? Oh, yeah. I was actually just thinking of moving away forever starting today. Growing some facial hair, you know. What's that? You say my ex-wife was murdered? Huh? Weird. Can't help ya. I don't know anything about it. Right. Did you notice an unusually high number of these car chases take place in California? I wonder why. Well, our number 1 pick is no different, but it's even crazier than the rest. How? Because it was actually a tank chase. Number 1. A tank in San Diego. Imagine driving a tank around like you were playing Grand Theft Auto. Well, that's what Shawn Nelson did back in May of 1995. Nelson stole an M60A3 patent tank from the California Army National Guard simply by walking through the unmanned gate and jumping in. Thankfully, no ammunition was in the tank, but that did not stop Shawn from leading police on a 23-minute televised chase through the streets of San Diego. It was a slow chase since tanks only have a top speed of 30 miles per hour. But the destruction of road signs, traffic lights, power poles, and roughly 40 parked cars made up for it. After becoming stuck on a concrete median barrier, Shawn was cornered and shot by the police when he refused to get out of the tank. While the situation did not end calmly, Shawn's brother believes that the police were justified in shooting Shawn as no one knew what was going to happen with that tank. There you have it, folks, the top 10 police car chases. Which one surprised you the most? Have you heard of any more that we missed? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more true crime videos every day. Until next time, don't be embarrassed to sleep with the lights on.